The ongoing chip shortage, 2021 could prove to be a difficult one for the sector. Joining us now is Christopher Rollins, Susquehanna Financial Group Senior Equity Analyst. Chris, great to have you with us. And I'll pick up where Josh left off in terms of domestic manufacturing, that idea. How much money does it cost to build a fab? And in your view, is that likely to actually happen? There is a reason why chip manufacturers outsource the manufacturing now.
Yeah, I mean, particularly at the leading edge, it's a scale game. And the biggest boy gets all the profits. And what we've seen is that, Taiwan Semi has become bigger and bigger and gained advantages. And it would be incredibly difficult for the United States to catch up in terms of scale. So, yeah, I would not expect leading edge to work. But there is capacity for places like On Semi. They have global foundries. For example, they bought their factory. There are opportunities to invest in analog and lagging edge technologies.
So when you say cutting edge, I assume that means the chips that we all want right now, the chips that go into the cars, the chips for AI, the chips for data center. So when you're talking about the ability to actually bring back to onshore or reshore chip manufacturing, it wouldn't make sense, in your view, to actually bring back those chips, which are the chips that we see the sharpest shortages in.
Yeah, I mean, all our bets right now, frankly, are on Intel and what Pat Gelsinger can do there, and can he restore U.S. glory? But I think the odds are really more in favor of scale and where Taiwan Semi is. And people, to your point, want 5-nanometer chips from Apple, as an example. So, yeah, I think that's where the United States is right now. We can concentrate on lagging edge, but not leading.
Let's talk about NVIDIA, which, of course, reports earnings after the bell today. Chris, it's been an interesting few days because we've certainly seen the sort of backlash against higher valuation technology with interest rates rising. So, what's your best guess on how NVIDIA does, not just in terms of the beat, but in terms of how the stock reacts? Because the context of this all is very important, the context of the market.
Yeah, it's a high bar, and they have to post something well above the street tonight. So there is a risk there. But everything is going well in terms of the core business for them right now. Speaking about manufacturing, they're the big winners here. They chose a dual manufacturing strategy with both TSM and Samsung, so they're able to get supply when others can't. We have this crypto mining thing going on again to benefit them. I mean, they're going to sell everything they can, and they can sell more than others.
Do they give good color on the demand for the crypto mining gear on their earnings call?
They don't. They claim they can't track it. I think that is a good and fair disclosure. They have, however, created a specific crypto mining GPU that they just launched a couple weeks ago with incredibly high margins for the company, by the way. But they will have color, and they will break out those specific sales, I think, going forward.
Just curious, Chris, how many phone calls do you get inbound from clients regarding, the impact of higher interest rates on chip stocks, whether it be a real impact in terms of their borrowing costs or whether it just be a rotation out of the higher value names? And are there names in your coverage universe that you think could actually withstand some sort of rotation out of tech better than others?
Yeah, I mean, I think portfolio managers have their own idea of what's going on in the macro and apply it to their own portfolio. So they don't look at me to kind of figure out interest rates for them. But in terms of the rotation, I think it's just simply a rotation out of high valuation names into low valuation names, multiple names. And that's absolutely happened in semis as well. There's been an outperformance at the bottom of late.
All right. Chris, we've got to leave it there. Thanks for your time. Always good to speak with you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.